Welcome to the August 2025 State of Texas Housing Report. We're going to start in the upper left-hand corner here with median price. You can see we're down 1.1% as compared to August of 2024, and that price coming in at $335,245. Now, that's not probably too bad of a thing. You know, if we go out even further and look nationally, we're still well above the 4% line, what we call the 4% line. The 4% is 4% appreciation once a year, and that's been historically a good number, and we always tend to come back to equilibrium on that. Nationwide, we're still well above that, and the state of Texas, we're still well above that. But it is showing that maybe there's a little bit more affordability for buyers, and sellers probably still have equity. Market share across the state of Texas, 26.7%, falls in the 200 to just under 300, the 299,999 price. Now that's lower. The higher percentages were when we looked at the DFW Metroplex, and when we looked at Rockwall County, those were actually 300 to 399, or just under 400. So statewide, a little bit more affordable. Active listings is the next thing we'll take a look at. It's showing that we are up 23.8% there. That's in line with what we saw in other areas, the Metroplex and in Rockwall County. Closed sales, that wasn't necessarily the case everywhere, but it actually looks like closed sales across the state are higher in general than the Metroplex, or even when we looked at Rockwall County. As we move down to the days on market, months of inventory, it's interesting that this kind of falls in between. The Metroplex was actually lower days on market and lower months of inventory. And Rockwall County, for instance, when we looked at a specific county, it was above it. So this is kind of falling in between. But days on market, 63 days, and then days to close, 32, for a total days on market of 95. That's still 6 days more than we had last August, and even more than 22 and 23, right? That's when things were flying off the shelf, or 22 at least. Months of inventory is 5.6. We're kind of getting close to that 6 months, which, depending on the scale you look at, for being either a neutral or just barely a buyer's market. So bottom line is it's gone up from 4.7 in August 2024, and buyers and sellers probably are going to get everything they want, so there's probably going to be some compromise in the market. So expect that. If you'd like to see a specific county, don't hesitate to let us know, and if you can put that or any questions that you have in the comments, or you can message us. You can look for our other videos on our YouTube channel.